The American Dream, April 2008, October 2009. Grand Theft Auto 4 marks GTA's jump into the 7th generation of consoles, showcasing a more mature presentation where the setting becomes the real protagonist, followed by 2 DLC expansions, The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. It's the first Rockstar title to introduce 3 intertwined stories that take place during the same period and place, present-day Liberty City. Meet Nico Bellic.
Life is complicated.
From Grand Theft Auto 4, fresh off the boat from Europe. Johnny Klebitz, a veteran member of the Lost biker gang from The Lost and Damned, and Luis Lopez, hoodlum and assistant to legendary nightclub owner Tony Prince.
Is there anything else my team can do for you?
From The Ballad of Gay Tony, their lives cross paths with devastating consequences as they fight to survive in a city torn apart by violence and corruption. The Rockstar Social Club followed the launch of GTA 4 as a platform for players to share and create content backed by Rockstar and intended to expand its features with future titles such as Midnight Club LA and Red Dead Redemption. At launch, it was mainly used as a video sharing platform called the Social Club TV, powered by GTA V's video editor on PC, as well as being the main place to keep track of all official events and contests where Rockstar employees would play and interact with fans all over the world. The Social Club kept expanding with features, eventually introducing ways to compare your game stats with friends, progress tracking, and multiplayer crews, among others. Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars, the first GTA to arrive on Nintendo DS and later PSP, is set in present-day Liberty City. It follows the story of Triad member Huang Li, who returns to the city to deliver a family heirloom won by his recently murdered father. The title marked the final appearance of GTA in portable devices.
Welcome to Los Santos, September 2013. Grand Theft Auto 5 started development in 2008 after wrapping up GTA 4 and its expansions, where the idea of 3 playable characters had been introduced. This concept was then expanded into a seamless gameplay mechanic never seen before, which allows players to switch control between retired bank robber Michael DeSantis, street hustler Franklin Clinton, and drug dealer Trevor Phillips across Los Santos and Blaine County at any point. They must pull off a series of dangerous heists to survive in a ruthless city in which they can trust nobody, least of all each other. The game represents a leap forward in player freedom, storytelling, and technology, including previous features from older titles and expanding with new activities, side missions, and customization to create the ultimate GTA experience. An ever-evolving world. October 2013. While launching shortly after the base game with a myriad of issues, Grand Theft Auto Online is even more significantly the reason why GTA 5 continues to sell so much. Sure, the base game has a great story with great missions, but the real fun comes in just creating your own character and letting loose in Los Santos as a gunrunner, biker, executive, or nightclub owner with a few cool $1 million to play around with. It's not quite an MMO, massive multiplayer online, given that a server can only host 30 players, but it also preceded the trend of live service games, and it's kind of remarkable that this 10-year-old game's online component is still going strong when plenty other live service games have come and gone. Such is GTA Online's success that Rockstar funneled all of its efforts into releasing updates here. Each brought new vehicles, weapons, and game modes. The most significant was probably the Cayo Perico heist, which introduced a whole new landmass to the world, as well as
let's try and come out of this with all of our ears and a bit of suntan.
The Music Locker nightclub, where you could hire real-life DJs like Solomon and the Blessed Madonna. Even when the long-rumored single-player DLC featuring the return of GTA 5 protagonist Franklin finally arrived, along with guest star Dr. Dre, this was also a mission that came to GTA Online. Circo Loco Records. In May 2021, Rockstar Games launched the record label Circo Loco Records in collaboration with Circo Loco, an Ibiza-based dance party. The collaboration grew from a friendship between Sam Houser and Circoloco's promoter Antonio Carbonaro. According to Nick Benedetti, the party's manager, Rockstar Games and Circoloco intended to contribute something new and meaningful to the dance music scene, which had faced hardships because of the lockdowns brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Circoloco Records' first release, titled Monday Dreamin', was released as a series of extended plays starting in June 2021. Something unexpected. Dan Houser, the co-founder of Rockstar Games who left that studio in 2020, has begun a new company, according to incorporation documents filed in the United Kingdom a week ago. The company, Absurd Ventures in Games, was also registered in Delaware in February under the same name. Houser is listed as the company's producer and creative director, in addition to being its corporate director. A member of GTA Forums, which first posted the documents, noted that its UKSIC Standard Industrial Classification of Economic Activities code is 62011, which is for computer games design and ready-made interactive leisure and entertainment software development. But the company could also be a capital investment firm that takes a stake in other studios or backs other developers. Houser started Rockstar Games with his brother Sam in 1998. The studio is best known for the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption series, publishing 9 best-selling games under their open-world, third-person adventure formats. In February 2020, Rockstar parent Take-Two Interactive announced that Dan Houser would leave his position as Vice President of Creative following an extended break he took about 6 months after Red Dead Redemption 2 launched. Sam Houser is still Rockstar Games president, and while Dan Houser's departure from Rockstar in 2020 came as a shock, it wasn't the first time an important figure left the company amidst massive success. Way back in 2006, co-founder Jamie King abruptly left Rockstar during the development of Grand Theft Auto 4, a game that is considered to be one of the very best the franchise has to offer. The circumstances behind King's sudden departure from Rockstar have largely been a mystery for the last 15 years, as neither he nor Rockstar have publicly discussed the split in detail. But now, long after he decided to move on from one of the biggest video game developers in the world, King has broken his silence and revealed the real reason why he left Rockstar Games. Jamie King gets honest about Rockstar Games. In an interview with YouTuber Killas, Jamie King discussed a plethora of topics, including the creation of Rockstar Games, his relationship with the Housers, or lack thereof, and why Grand Theft Auto 3 protagonist Claude Speed famously doesn't have any dialogue. Eventually, the topic of his departure from Rockstar came up in conversation, and according to King,
why? So I left because I thought the situation was one way, and the situation was actually a different way, and the way I found out, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just took all the fight, it just took all the excitement out for me.
Grand Theft Auto's future. A decade after GTA 5, fans are wondering what the future holds for the series. The GTA 6 rumor mill feels like it's working overtime on a daily basis, with Rockstar also suffering a hack where the information about the game was leaked for real online. The studio hasn't been sitting idly all this time, of course. Besides GTA Online updates, it also released the landmark achievement that was Red Dead Redemption 2, with many features we wouldn't be surprised making a return in GTA 6. Given the success of GTA Online, it goes without saying that online will likely be just as important a component, although publisher Take-Two has already promised there would still be a full-fat single-player campaign. Perhaps we could expect a game where both components are integral to each other. Just as GTA 4 Return to Liberty City and GTA 5's Los Santos is set within the state of San Andreas, all signs point to Grand Theft Auto 6 taking us back to Vice City, which would be a great opportunity to expand on the Miami-inspired location from its original PS2 era map, though whether it would be set in the 80s or modern day is another question. Might we also see a more mature tonal shift for the series, with perhaps the grittier vibe of GTA 4 compared with the often immature nihilism of GTA 5? Even if it's considered one of the greatest games of all time, replaying Michael, Franklin, and Trevor's journeys in 2023 shows that much of its subject matter doesn't really stand the test of time, especially when these days real life can be more absurd than satire. At the very least, it may be time to move on from its misogynistic portrayals of women in the past and introduce a female lead in GTA. In any case, let's hope we don't have to wait another 10 years to find out. Estimated net worth of Rockstar founders and executives. Other key executives likely have significant wealth in the 8 or even 9-figure range thanks to Rockstar's success. The company has spawned some of the best-selling video games of all time, including Grand Theft Auto 5, over 140 million units sold, Red Dead Redemption 2, over 44 million units sold, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, over 27 million units sold. One of the biggest contributors to Rockstar's continued success is Grand Theft Auto 5. Released originally in 2013, the game continues to make massive revenue through its online mode 8 years later. According to a report by thegamer.com, GTA 5 generated almost $1 billion in revenue in 2020 alone.
The game made almost $1 billion in sales in just the first 24 hours.
And according to Forbes, Rockstar Games is currently valued at $22.75 billion. While the founders of the company have established several studios organically in addition to acquiring several others, the company's principal office is situated in New York City.